Today, we're going to be talking about how to call Yona in. So some of you may have felt the incredible healing power Yona has. Yona is my higher self, and Yona is the one that is the intelligence behind the healing energy. So when the energy flows from my hands into your body, once it gets to your body, and really even before that, but once it gets into your body, what happens with that energy, the intelligence behind that is Yona. And Yona, my higher self, this is a being that is multidimensional. She can manifest physically, so it's possible to see Yona in physical form. It would be very large, so the head of Yona would be much bigger even than a person, so a very large being. In the non-physical form, so you could, if you're clairvoyant, you'd still be able to see her in visions. You'd be able to see a orange dragon with green eyes in your vision. You'd be able to see her coming in and helping heal you. I'm making this video because I want everybody who wants to be able to call Yona in and have that intelligence helping them in their meditation, helping their healing or their spiritual progress, because that's really what Yona is about. It's about freeing the awareness, growing the awareness. I want you to be able to call in Yona for yourself at any time, at any hour of the day. She's always going to be there for you. Okay, even if I'm not there, she will be there. She's not going there. And Yona. So who is Yona? So first of all, Yona has always maintained a physical human presence on this planet since the beginning of humans being on the planet. There's always been a human being that's part of Yona. Yona has never left the planet. So in fact, there is a Shaktipat energy transmission lineage in India called Siddha Mahayoga. And although it does not use the name Yona, Yona is in fact the being that's powering the meditation in that meditation lineage in India. And if you go and get an initiation from a guru in that lineage, you will notice that as you're practicing meditation under that lineage, you'll notice that it feels exactly the same as if you called in Yona in this method. And the reason is because Yona, in fact, is the being powering that lineage. So this isn't anything new, and there are other people using Yona, but you're getting this transmission, you could say fresh. You're getting it from the current, right? The current human incarnation of Yona that is here right now. So that's always a good thing. Why not? So Yona is a dragon, a orange dragon with green eyes, female dragon, originating from the galaxy of Andromeda, a very old galaxy, and the Andromedan dragons actually invented, and Yona was part of that original invention of the Andromedan healing frequency, which happens to be the same as Reiki. The Andromedan healing frequency is the same as Reiki. It's the same, you could call it frequency band. If it was a radio wave, it would be tuned to the same station. Reiki energy, Andromedan healing frequency, can travel across distances. It can enter your body, right? You don't need to cut a hole in your body. The frequency can enter your body and cure diseases. We can all send this energy all over the world, can travel any distance. Andromedan healing frequency, also known as Reiki. Okay? So what we are going to teach you here, and you'll be able to do this just from watching this video. We don't want to make it any harder than it has to be. We want everybody to be able to access Yona. In the Siddha Mahayoga lineage, it can sometimes be more difficult, right? In the past, sometimes people have to work for 12 years before receiving this initiation. We want everybody to be able to call in Yona now. As soon as when you're done watching the video, during the video, you can call Yona in and Yona will be there. Now, one thing to note is Yona is a master of energy, a master of using energy. You can think of Yona as a Reiki master. So to give Yona some energy to work with, it's helpful to develop your own energy. And there's one very simple exercise that has also been preserved in the Siddha Mahayoga lineage, and we will give that over now to cultivate your energy, to give Yona more energy to work with. You'll be able to use this energy to heal yourself, to heal others using the intelligence of Yona. This exercise, very simple. You're going to stand up and raise your hands as high as you can and hold this for ideally 7 minutes. And do this every day as soon as you wake up, or at any point in the day if for whatever reason you can't. But when you first wake up, it's a great time to do it. 7 minutes, 7 days a week for 7 months. And that's going to give you your energy. If your shoulders get tired, try to keep them up. If they still get tired, then do as much as you can. But you really want to feel that energy moving. If you need to rotate like that, it's okay. That will still preserve the current. Okay, so that's going to give Yona some energy to work with. To call Yona in, all that's needed is your intention. You don't have to make any hand gestures. You don't have to sit in any position. All that's needed is your intention. If you intend in your mind for Yona to be there, she will be there. However, traditionally in the Siddha Mahayoga lineage, there are some things you can do to help crystallize your intention, and if that helps, you're welcome to use these. One is a mudra, and we are giving this mudra. In the Siddha Mahayoga lineage, they use a slightly different mudra. All right, they use this mudra. We are now providing this mudra, the cosmic mudra, the same mudra that Buddha used. The right hand is on the bottom, the thumbs touch. Okay, that mudra. In addition to that, traditionally in the Siddha Mahayoga lineage, they also will give a sound. Again, you're welcome to use the sound or not. You can use it if it helps crystallize your intention to bring Yona in. The sound we are giving in the Siddha Mahayoga lineage, it's often Om, like Om. And you could say that 3 times. But here we are giving the mantra Kleem. So it sounds like clean, like you're cleaning your house, but it's not, it's Kleem. So it's like K-L-E-E-M, Kleem. So if you want to, you can hold that hand position. Just rest it on your lap gently. Kleem, Kleem, Kleem. And those 2 things, if you do them, will help bring Yona in. Please close your eyes when you do this. Please pay attention to how you feel the sensations. The directions are identical for when you're in a healing session with me. Try to not think of any of your thoughts. Focus on the sensations. Focus on the energy. That's it. Yona will be there. She'll be there guiding your energy. She'll be there healing. She'll be there aiding your spiritual progress to free your awareness. Now, in addition to being an Andromedan dragon, Yona also has a masculine side. The masculine side is actually not Andromedan, it's Arcturian, which is actually a more heard of galactic group. In the Arcturian form, Yona is a commander of a spaceship, a Galactic Federation spaceship that is on duty in Earth orbit around the Earth. This spaceship actually helps keep the timelines in check. So if there's bleed through, if something bad happened, if there was something like an atomic bomb in one timeline, this ship would intervene so that, say, atomic waste or that disruption wouldn't bleed through into our timeline. So the ship is stationed at all times, observing Earth, intervening frequently. And in addition to being the commander of this ship, the masculine consciousness of Yona is actually integrated throughout the ship in all the technology on the ship. So the consciousness spans like an operating system, the entire ship. And the capabilities of that ship are also available to help us in the spiritual work we're trying to do, freeing our awareness